I do need to make a bracket for here because the fender is not really connected to anything here, just a couple of zip ties, and I'm gonna probably figure out a bracket from here to here and bolt it in here so it's not going, you know, in and out like that. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. And on this episode, we're gonna be talking about the headlights on the F350. It's not a plug and play. It's something that I'm gonna have to modify a little bit. There's a harness you can buy just for the headlight bulb, but all the other plugs will not really fit. So there's some modification that will be required, and we're going to be doing that, and I'll show you what I need to do in order to make it work. And I got this wiring kit from McNasty. They sell a pair of these that go into the connect to the, you know, the older 7.3, and then you got this one that goes to the headlight of the 11 Plus, which we got right here. So we got the bulb right here for my 11 headlight, and that goes in there, and it's good to go. Now for the turn signal, I have this one right here, and what I'm not getting, yeah, that's just not gonna work. Now this plug is from my 2001, but it all lines up, and the driver's side goes in just fine. Let's see, like that, and you got plenty of room to plug this in. So we got the headlight. I'll need to get a different plug for here, and we got, what is this, marker light. Yeah, it looks like this won't work either. Well, see, I didn't see anybody mention this before. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I need plugs for these. I don't know if I'm gonna have to buy just this guy or the plug itself as well, so I can splice, solder, redo this whole thing to make this work. That kind of sucks. I mean, I took all this stuff off. I'll probably just put it on temporary and stop by the junkyard to see what I got. And also I got to do a little bit more trimming here. When the headlights were on, I was looking from underneath, and this needs to be a little bit opened up so the light can, you know, the bulb can fit through there and be plugged in pretty easily. And same thing on the driver's side, just gonna trim this a little bit and it should be good to go. I do need to make a bracket for here because the fender is not really connected to anything here, just a couple of zip ties, and I'm gonna probably figure out a bracket from here to here and bolt it in here so it's not going, you know, in and out like that. All right guys, so finally figured it out. Stopped by a junk yard where they have some F350s in there, and they had one that was taken apart, but they had the headlight harnesses. This one has the plug that goes right here, but this one did not. But for now it's okay because only this one does not fit. The other one does fit because it's spinning, it spins the other way, so I'll be able to plug it in. And then once I find this other plug, which I'll show you how it goes in here right now, then I'll be able to swap the other one really quick. But for now, I'm just gonna do with what I have, just so I can get the headlights working, turn signals, and everything else. Now, since I got the whole little tree cut, because it's like one harness splits into three, you got headlight, turn signal, and the marker light right here. So technically I don't really need this adapter, but I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it since I already bought it. But if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to buy the pigtails anyways, so might as well buy all three of them, and then you can, you know, solder, splice into your old harness and connect it to this one without using the adapter. This is the one that I'll be replacing with this one, and I'm gonna have to basically resolder it. There's 3 wires we got, and the 3 wires are, there's a little diagram right here on the actual socket. We got ground, minor, and major, right? Nope, major right here. Major on the edge, then we got minor, and then we got ground. So basically I'm gonna have to mark, pretty much find the same wires here and cut and splice into this one and have the new 2011 plus pigtail on my 01, and then I'll be able to, not this one, then I'll be able to plug this one in here. The way it goes, instead of 90 degrees, it's going to be like that. So it's going to plug it in, and it's going to be just fine. It's not gonna, nothing's going to be in the way. The marker, the corner over here, this is the 11 plus marker plug, and we got, this is the 01 plug. I don't have to do any splicing over here because this one plugs in right into this one and goes right in here like so. So we got that, we got that. This is the only one I have to cut and splice right now, because the other one I don't have this guy, so I'll be able, and plus this one will work on the other side, like I said. So in any case, if you ever have to do this, you can just do just one headlight, the passenger side, if you got the 01 plugs. So right now I'll be able to pretty much make both headlights work with what I have. And then when I find this, then I'm gonna cut and splice to the driver's side. But it's gonna work regardless. So, but it's gonna be cleaner if I do the same exact thing on the driver's side. Let's put this LED in here, back in there. And then eventually I'm gonna upgrade probably to the LED headlight bulbs, because my 01 had the LED bulbs, but they do not fit in here, obviously, because that's for the 2001, and so I'm gonna have to buy 11 plus LED bulb for this headlight. All right, so all I'm gonna have to do is unwrap this a little bit, cut, splice, solder this in place, and I'll be done. And of course we're gonna have to do a little bit more trimming. We got the light in here, so we're gonna have to trim. Let's see, we got this right here, so let's trim somewhere like that. Right here in this spot, we're gonna have to hammer this in over there, because the marker light is now hitting the little edge right there. So, yep, more trimming. We're gonna do more trimming, probably the same thing on that side. So yeah, and it's one of those things that people don't really talk about it, you know, they get it done, they bend it, cut it, don't say anything. But yeah, it looks pretty easy on the other videos. But when you're actually doing it, it takes a little more work than expected. That's much better now. Now we can clear this corner right here, and if we need to, I can change the, you know, this light bulb and that one, the headlight and the turn signal from this side. The marker light over here on the left is clear now, so that's good. Yep, we got everything. Mirrors are not wired up yet, but headlights, LED turn signals, LED markers. That's working, that's working. And also change these to LEDs, this one and that one. I got LED taillights. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, kind of can tell, yeah. Yeah, LED taillights. That one's working. We got the LED license plates, lights, and those markers on the back here. Oh, looks like we got one out. This, what is that, orange one, amber one? Nope, that's a red one. We got amber one right here working. Everything is looking good. And now I can drive it to work, back at home, be legal, turn signals work, everything works. All right, so one more thing I have to do here is make a bracket that will go from here to here, probably like an L-shaped type bracket with those squasher type threads that go in there, and then bolt it up from here, bolt it up from here, and it should be good to go. Right now it's not, the zip ties are not even doing anything because the headlight is holding the fender in place, but yeah, I should have a little bracket here. So let me go ahead and finish this bracket real quick and I'll show you how it's going to install. Brackets are done and the fender's not going to go anywhere, so whenever I need to take off the headlights, and also you don't want, you know, the fender to be held by headlight, obviously. So now that I have this bracket in here, it's aluminum, I don't have to paint it, and it's holding everything in place. And then when I have the wheel well covers installed, then it'll be covered up. And here's the driver's side, nice and finished and ready to go. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be using my 01 wheel wells or the 2011 wheel wells. I got to see how it fits with this fender, because this fender is obviously different. So we'll see if I'll be able to fit the 11 plus, 11 to 15, or use my 01. So I'll play with that when I find them in my backyard somewhere. But yeah, for that, for the bracket, it's all done. And then later on, I want to clean the frame, get it all painted, make it nice and clean. And then maybe do like a dual shock bracket for the front. And that's gonna kind of fill up the front, and it's gonna look a lot nicer on the front. Because right now with one shock, it looks kind of dinky. And I think with two shocks, it will look a lot better. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it will help you with your headlight conversion, nose conversions in the future. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one.